You wanna say hi? Say hello. Say hi.
What's up? We are back. I am exhausted, I cannot lie to you. I went to Blink 182 today, so yeah, I kind of saw that in concert, but very important video for today. We've got chest day exercise, and then after this we have legs, and then really whatever you want to suggest for tier lists. But this is the last upper body tier list right here. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of get into it. So yeah, coming into here we have 5 tiers today and about 20-ish exercises, so roughly 3 to 4 at each. Number 1 tier we have amazing, pretty self-explanatory, best of the best. Second, then we have wow, which is pretty good but not the best, you know what I mean? And then kind of in the middle, cool, and then very much like right below that, pretty close below that, and then this tier is just full of stuff that I either don't understand or don't really know why it's in here at all. So yeah, we're here to run it, and I've right off the rip realized that my favorite exercise is not on here, but I'll get to that at the very end of the video. Starting off first, we have bench press, as my dog is eating as loud as can be in the background. But yeah, bench press, I'd probably put it wow. Super well-renowned exercise, super good for your chest, super good to progressively overload. It's just not the best for straight chest growth. I think all around upper body, yes, very good exercise. But if we're going strictly on chest, it is not the most ideal in my honest opinion. There are better ways, such as incline dumbbell press. Incline, I think, in my opinion, is one of the best ways to grow straight chest and shoulders. More so upper chest, but the upper chest is where you see the definition really come out. Upper chest is way easier to grow, or way harder to grow than lower chest, I would say. Which is why some of these exercises are pretty redundant for you, but we'll get to those when we get to them. Next up, we have dips. Dips is, in my opinion, dips are more of a tricep exercise. I guess I feel it in my chest sometimes, but for that specific reason, I guess I put it in because it's alright. Like, I do feel it in my chest a little bit. I just don't think about chest when I think of dips. You know what I mean? I think that's more of a tricep exercise, if anything. Right here we have dumbbell floor press. Now, it's okay. I'd probably put it in once again, because you're completely cutting out half of the motion. Because I feel like when you're going to press, you go down below, your elbows go below that 90-degree angle. You're stopping at about a half rep if we're thinking about like a straight bench press right here. This is probably about a half rep. So yeah, I mean, it's good for helping you lock out, I guess, but like, if we're gonna talk straight chest exercise, it's so redundant. Like, there's no need for it. And that also includes barbell floor press, and then this looks like Smith machine floor press, from what I understand. Actually, no. Wait, what? There's 2 Smith machine bench press. I'm kind of confused on that, but I guess this one's a little different. But yeah, the floor press, not the most ideal. Way better options in my opinion. Next up we have, what the fuck is this? Now I gotta actually look this up.
Alright guys, let's get into, you guys can do to be out. They're out, back. Now, notice that it's a lot. Usually keep them like this.
Wait, what?
Having our legs feet apart. Now, I start right here, okay?
What the
like
fuck?
From here.
No. No. What's the point of that? That just seems so dangerous for your shoulders. I feel like that's just like that's a shoulder injury waiting to happen. Next up we have push-ups, the generic push-ups. I guess probably wow. I'm thinking wow, because much like bench press, it's kind of more of a straight upper body exercise rather than just chest. But for some sort of like burnout set or some superset in between sets, I guess, it's super good. Like for my example, I do chest and tries. So I do push, pull, legs, and then an extra arm day. On my push day, I like to do push-ups kind of in between some sets in some cases. And boy, oh boy, are those super hard to rep out when you get through a set of, say, tricep pushdowns or chest press. Incline push-ups, I feel like incline push-ups are the equivalent. Actually, no, we'll put them into No, because it actually works at chest. It's just, I don't know, it's weird. It's just not very optimal, I guess. It's kind of like the equivalent of like some sort of declined bench, just not using any weight at all. So this one is actually one of my favorites. I would actually put this in amazing. Machine chest fly. Here are the benefits to that in my experience with it. Super easy to control. Super easy to keep balanced rather than, let's say, cable fly, who is also on this. You can, since it's a machine, you're not going to be out there struggling or having some sort of muscle imbalance in any sort of way, shape, or form. It is very, very good to get the form down and do some slow, eccentric-esque warm-up or muscle growth for the bodybuilding scene, which is what I'm more looking for. Machine chest fly, or pec deck as some people like to call it, is just the superior way to go. Next up right here, decline push-ups. I think this will be our first cool, because I find it similar to, it's a more superior way of incline. However, I think regular push-ups outweigh both of them. Next up, incline bench press. Actually, I'd like to put this in cool as well, because this is just strict barbell incline. It's an inferior way to do incline, in my opinion. Not as good as dumbbell, not as good as Smith machine, which is my favorite exercise. And as you see, it is nowhere to be seen on this list. So whoever made this list, fuck you, and respect the Smith machine incline, please, 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 because that is my favorite. But incline dumbbell is a very close second, but incline barbell, I feel like it's a lot harder to keep controlled, because I feel like I'm having to, I don't know, it's hard to describe if you've never done it. Like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like I'm kind of pushing out and up at the same time, rather than incline dumbbell, where I can keep it pretty controlled straight up the whole time. I feel like barbell, with it being all the way across my chest, it's a lot harder to control and keep the same range of motion on every single rep, if you know what I mean. Next up, close grip bench press. Now, I guess we're just loading up all the cools right here, because it's good, right? It's kind of the same thing as dips. We might have to rework this. This is nothing against close grip bench press. Just like I said, same thing with dips. It's more of a tricep exercise than any sort of chest exercise. So, yes, they are very good exercises. They are just not chest exercises. Next up, another extremely redundant one is decline bench press. It's pretty self-explanatory. I've never seen anyone do decline bench. It's fucking stupid. It makes no sense. Why do you need to do it? Like, your lower chest gets enough development as it is, just doing every other exercise with chest, like, and you don't even need to develop it that much. Like, let's be real here. It doesn't need that sort of development. Yes, I understand you can do it some ways, but you can do low to high cable flies that would be 10 times more beneficial than decline bench press. Next up, another one that I would say probably in cool, No, if bench is gonna be up here, I would put dumbbell bench here as well. We'll put it in WoW. Yeah, very, 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 very good. I would actually put it above bench press. I would. I like dumbbell more than barbell for most exercises, honestly. It just helps you feel more controlled, I guess, because rather than it going all the way across your chest, you get to extend that range of motion. You get to feel more of a burn in that specific movement, and yeah, I just feel like the range of motion is the deal breaker there for me, and dumbbell is more superior than barbell. Next up, machine chest press. We're gonna have to go with another WoW here. Would I put it above dumbbell bench, to be honest. I really would. It's one of those things that I do daily. It's very, very beneficial for you. Actually, no, honestly, I put it at the bottom of amazing, because whether it's, I'm gonna group machine and plate loaded into the same one. If you have a plate loaded chest press, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I would say plate loaded is probably more superior to machine. But I'm gonna kind of group these together since they're both essentially the same thing. The range of motion is perfect. These three groups right here is what I do on every single chest day of mine. I do some sort of fly, which in my opinion, machine chest fly is the best fly. I like to do some sort of incline press, and incline dumbbell would be the second best option here, but like I said, Smith machine isn't on here. So in my opinion, it would be Smith machine incline, dumbbell incline, machine chest fly, and the machine chest press, because I do every single one of those pretty regularly in my lifts. So yeah, those are the big three that I would recommend. But if not, and you want to keep doing bench press, if you're looking for more of a powerlifting perspective, or just wanting to continue to feed your ego, bench is another way to go as well. And then right here, it looks like we have dumbbell fly. We'll put that in cool, just because I think incline dumbbell fly is way more beneficial to you than just a flat dumbbell fly. I feel a crazy burn on it, and I feel as if I can control it for whatever reason. I feel like I can control it a lot more on the incline rather than laying down flat on my back. That could be just me being an idiot or some sort of placebo, but I do rock with incline dumbbell fly. Cable fly. Oh. I put it right by incline dumbbell fly. I don't know. I'd probably put it above incline dumbbell fly, just because we'll drop this down a little more, because the burn is super good on incline. Like, don't get me wrong. I just feel like dumbbell makes it a lot harder for you to control it, or not really control it, but get the correct range of motion, because you're kind of flailing about all over the place. Whereas cable fly and my favorite machine chest fly, you're not really straying too much away from that range of motion. So that's where I would say dumbbell can be a bit of a question mark, is the way that it just can be very all over the place rather than one set motion. Pin press. What is this?
Today, not tomorrow.
I don't need to hear about Kamala Harris. I don't care. Just give me the video here, bro. Wait, what? What the fuck is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Brother, ew. No. That's worse than archer push-ups, because at least you're doing some sort of movement. You're just lifting the bar up like it's... I need to calm down. But it's like... It looks like you're just doing like a static hold almost. It's once again like floor press. This is probably like a quarter rep. At least this is like a half rep. This is like a quarter rep. And then I guess this is Smith machine pin press. Maybe? I don't even know, because I guess it's the same image as this. So I think someone messed up on this, but because Smith machine bench press is right here, but the pin press image is there. So I guess we'll go Smith machine bench press to end it off. Probably cool. We'll put it right in the middle. Smith machine flat bench is pretty difficult to control because some Smith machines you have forward, like, it's built for incline. I guess I should say is if you're gonna do a Smith machine press, it's built for incline rather than flat bench. If you just get under a Smith machine, because I can't describe it very well, but if you just get under a Smith machine and then try it out, it's a pretty safe explanation. But yeah, that's my list. This is my list right here. If you have any questions or anything, comment, give me any sort of tips or advice that you may have for me or other viewers, whatever works. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I've been very, very busy, so that's why I'm kind of pushing out this content where I'm just kind of sitting in front of a computer and talking rather than actually going out and going to the gym. I've been going to the gym, yes. I'm not slacking on that front. I just haven't had the time to push out a high quality video of me in the gym. So I'd rather give some advice rather than just giving you a half-baked gym content video. I'd give you some straight advice or like some sort of entertaining thing that I can give you where there's colors and all kinds of stuff rather than me just sitting there and then saying a couple words and then doing a set. But yeah, we're on the way to 300 subscribers, so I would really appreciate it if you go down there and subscribe. Only takes a couple seconds, and I'll say the corny thing. YouTube unsubscribes people. You should go subscribe. But yeah, I really would appreciate it if you would go down there, subscribe, like the video, push my content out to the algorithm as much as possible, because the views are starting to die down. I can't lie. The views are starting to die, and I need some sort of support. But yeah, also go sub to the second channel. That'll be my gaming content at some point when I figure out time, but that'll be gaming content and just kind of more of me rather than fitness. But yeah, other than that, hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you guys for watching once again, and I will be back next week.